Welcome or welcome back to my channel. Hey, I'm not gonna do like y'all phase and act like this was a super highly requested video, but I will say that a number of you have asked me how I go about doing my makeup, so your time has come. I don't necessarily want to call this a tutorial, more so of a this is what I be doing. I'm going to show you every single product that I use, how I use it, why I use it, and I'm even incorporating some products that I have never tried before as well. But before we get into today's video, please make sure that you are subscribed and be sure to hit that notification bell so you are notified every single time I upload a video. And if you enjoy the video, I'd greatly appreciate if you gave me a thumbs up, but if you give me a thumbs down, nobody really cares because they can't see it anymore. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Before we get into all the steps and details regarding my go-to makeup look, I do want to tell you all about this super cute jewelry that I have on. These pieces are from Ana Luisa, and shout out to them for sponsoring this portion of today's video. I am certain that those of you who watch YouTube regularly like myself have heard of Ana Luisa. Ana Luisa is giving the girls high quality and luxury while also being sustainable. I received all of my Ana Luisa pieces in these super cute little reusable pouches that you can just snap close. It is a magnetic closure. This one is actually larger because two necklaces came in it. First one is this super cute chain necklace here, and I also got this piece. I have been waiting to wear this piece in particular with like either an all black outfit or even on a night out where it's pretty casual, because this green pendant has been speaking to me. I absolutely had to have it. I also got this super cute necklace with an A on it for obvious reasons. I've been wearing these necklaces stacked just like this for the last couple of weeks. I'm not particularly a gentle or soft-handed person, and these necklaces already in the last couple of weeks that I've been wearing them have been through the ringer, from me cleansing my face, washing my hair, showering my body. Like, these pieces have gotten wet, and look, still glistening, nary a tarnish. Okay, we love to see it. Also picked up these little studs from Ana Luisa that I have also worn in previous videos, including today's actually. I don't know if they're picking up on camera, but I had these in while I was actually doing my makeup, and for the final look I swapped them out for these little hoops here. These are so cute, dainty, minimalistic, and they're not uncomfortable at all. What I love most about these little hoops that I'm wearing is that there is just a snap closure. You don't have to worry about losing your earring back. Like, that's brilliant. I absolutely love that. These are absolutely perfect for side sleepers like myself. Sometimes when I'm wearing an earring, the back of the earring can kind of poke the side of my head and just be really uncomfortable, causing me to have to remove them. But that has not been the case with these, and it even hasn't been the case with these rose petal studs from Ana Luisa as well. Honestly, don't even know what else I can say. I'm not even that big of a jewelry person, but the fact that you all have seen these pieces in my last several videos where I am not being paid to mention them should tell you how much I absolutely love these pieces. So much so that I am definitely going to be jumping on Ana Luisa's website to pick up more pieces for me, but also for my mom, because Mother's Day is hovering. Mother's Day is amongst us. Ana Luisa is currently running a fantastic Mother's Day promotion, so if you want to pick up a few pieces for yourself or for a mother or mother figure in your life, definitely make sure you check out my link down below in the description box and get you some of these Ana Luisa pieces, because honey, listen, they are simple pieces that just give your outfit a little bit more pizzazz, whether you dress them up or down. So again, make sure you check the link down below in the description box, and thanks so much again to Ana Luisa for partnering with me on this portion of today's video. Now, if you were interested in seeing what products and the steps I took to create my go-to makeup look, make sure you keep on watching. So I typically like to start off with my brows because they take the longest. I have very wild curly brows. I like to call them Raven Simone brows, if I'm being honest. So I start off by kind of brushing them into place with this brow pomade from Merit Beauty. I also use this on days when I'm not going to be wearing makeup. I just use this really to kind of give my brows a little bit of control, and it also has some tint to it to help them look a bit more full. But don't trip, because I'm still gonna fill them in. My brows desperately need to be done, and they will be soon, but for the time being, I'm gonna work with what I got, and I'm going to fill them in now with the Morphe brow pencil. And I use my, come on, focus, And I use mine in the shade Java. I'm just filling in with a pencil the areas that are bald, essentially. I know y'all like to say sparse, but I'm gonna say bald because this is my channel and I'm gonna do what I want to do. And let me know, like, if you have a favorite brow, because my favorite brow is definitely my right one. It's just the one that has like more character to it. Like, my left brow is just a struggle. My brows in general are a struggle, but my left brow is like extra struggle. So I just have to work so hard to try to make it match. Of course, they don't have to be identical, but damn, can they be related? So after I get somewhat of an initial shape, it looks crazy, but trust the process. I'm now going to go in with my complexion product. I'm going to be using the Too Faced Born This Way Multi-Use Sculpting Concealer, which looks like this. And I wear mine in the shade Warm Sand. Hopefully that's picking up. And I have told you all before that I'm not a foundation girl, and I'm also not a full coverage girl. I just want to look like me, but well rested. I find that this is the perfect like undertone. It gives me a good skin-like velvety type of airbrush smooth finish. And now to blend everything out, I'm going in with my damp beauty blender. And you can see, like, this is literally just evening out my complexion. It's not a great deal of coverage, which is exactly how I like it. I just prefer my makeup to look like skin, but if you want more coverage, then definitely go in. So this is what we have after one layer of the Born This Way. It just covers up and evens out some of my dark spots, but I can still see my freckles. I can still see these bags under my eyes, you know what I'm saying? So like, it just gives me just enough, and that is what I absolutely love about it. And the undertone, like, once I found this Too Faced concealer, I was like, that's it. I haven't tried anything else for my complexion. Like, if they don't give this, then it just don't give. So now I like to add some dimension to my face, and to do that, I'm going to highlight, and I'm going to be using the e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer Satin Finish in the shade Medium Warm. And obviously I got this because it's like $6 and it said hydrating, so I'm like, let's do it. And I'm just adding that under my eye. I'm gonna add a bit here, here, and here. And I'm going to take that same beauty blender, and I'm just going to take the butt of it and blend out those areas. I like my mouth, around my mouth, to be pretty bright, just because I have hyperpigmentation and a mustache. Ain't no shame, you know, a bunch of us have mustaches, you know what I'm saying? I didn't shave mine yet, so I'm going to highlight that area so it's a bit brighter. And I blend out my under eyes last. That way the concealer that's under my eyes can dry down a bit and give me a bit more coverage. So while my under eye concealer dries down a bit more, I start getting my powder ready. This is the Charlotte Tilbury Magic Powder, and I use mine in number 2, which is for fair or medium. I love this powder because it's super finely milled. Once I blend this out, I'm going to use the magic powder with one of these kind of fluffy brushes to really press the powder in there and set it. But first, we blend. And I have to take my concealer all around my eye, and I kind of bring the concealer to the sides of my nose as well, because it's like reverse contouring. At least that's what the booty gurus say. I don't know what I'm doing. And you can see we just have a bit more zest for life after blending out that under eye concealer, you know, just a bit more awake and youthful. I'm actually going to put a bit more just in this little area here. I'm gonna let that little bit dry down, and I'm going to go in with this contour cream kit from Anastasia. So I just have this kind of dome brush here, and I'm just going to mix like these 2 shades here, just to give me some structure to this chubby cheek face, in my humble non-makeup doing opinion. So I have my powder ready and it's been, I don't know, maybe 45 seconds. So I'm gonna blend out this under eye concealer yet again. And I'm gonna keep it in this area so that way it's nice and bright. Now that I have that blended out, I'm going to take my Charlotte Tilbury powder and set. I definitely use my beauty blender to do this sometimes, but lately I've been going in with my brush just because it's quicker. Like, so now that I have that initial layer of setting, now I'm going to go back to my beauty blender and add more of the magic powder because I want this to be nice and bright. So I'm going to, you know, do a little light bake, not too long because I don't want my under eyes to be looking like crispy, crunchy, peanut buttery. Literally just a second, and then I'm pressing that powder in. Now that that part is done, I can go in and set the rest of my face. I'm going to be using this Sephora Micro Smooth powder in the shade 1040. Looks like this. So now I'm going to go in with a fluffy powder brush and set the rest of my face. This is just going to help balance everything and blend everything together. Okay, so now I'm going to go in with this e.l.f. bronzer palette, and this is the deep bronzer palette. Ain't nothing deep about me, but I do like a pretty sharp contour bronze situation. So I'm going to use the second darkest shade here, and I just kind of tap it in and get the excess. And I just blend it around the perimeter of my face and around my forehead as well. And then I'll take that same brush with the same bronzer and go down the sides of my nose, as well as whatever this thing is called here, the bridge, I guess. Told you I don't know what I'm doing. And I put that same shade on my lids to add some color back. Like that. So now I'm going to go in and set, and I actually just picked up the Charlotte Tilbury setting spray during the VIB sale. Looks like this. And I'm going to use that to set. As you can see, we definitely drown ourselves in setting spray here. So we are just about dry. I'm just going to take my beauty blender and just press everything into my skin. Now I'm just going to use my Morphe brow pencil just to try to get this brow shape back together. Or try to anyway. Okay, so now I'm going to go in with this Giorgio Armani Eyes to Kill mini that I have. And I'm just going to apply that to my top lashes. I only do my top lashes just because every time I try to do my bottom lashes, I make a mess. And I don't actually mind the top lashes only look. I have pretty long lashes naturally, so maybe one day I'll actually learn how to do a strip, but today's not that day. So far I'm having a good makeup day. My eyes ain't running yet, so let me hurry up before they start. Now for lips. You all know my lip is liable to change from video to video, but today I'm going to be trying out this new Dior Addicts Lip Maximizer, which I told you all about in my Sephora wish list. This thing was about sold out, so I just grabbed what shade I could. I got this in the shade beige, which looks like this, and I'm hopeful that this is going to be more of a clear gloss, and it is. Love that for me, because I don't feel like putting on a lip liner today. Oh, this is tingling already. Ooh. Yeah. because we're giving no makeup today. Of course, I could put a lip liner. I could use this as a topper to another lip color. Like, I like that. I like that a lot. And one less spray of the Charlotte Tilbury. So we are all done in the face. Let me go ahead and get the full look together so we can go ahead and wrap up this video. Okay, so here is the final look. Very easy breezy, beautiful cover girl. You can still see my freckles, but I just look more fresh and lemony, and we love to see it. If you would like to know about this hairstyle, I did film it, and I'll make sure I leave it linked in the description box and in the cards if it's up before this one, which it may be. We gonna see. I also changed out my Ana Luisa earrings. I changed them from the little rose studs to these little hoops. That being said, again, make sure you check Ana Luisa out at the link down below in the description box, and make sure you get to shopping because Mother's Day is creeping up on us all. So folks, that about wraps up today's video. Hopefully it wasn't too janky and you all actually enjoyed the video and enjoyed this look that I created today. Make sure you drop down in the comments and let me know your thoughts, and on your way to watching another video of mine, please make sure that you like, share, and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. Please be safe, and I'll catch you in the next one.